option. I got this. You must think life is easy in the tropics. We get knocked down but never go unconscious. We don't really ring bells in this island. Even typhoons cannot keep us down. Through the flood, we passing around. Wishing all the troubles to the clouds. Flipping all these ounces, making pounds. Stop flipping all these ounces. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I smoke indoors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I smoke indoors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I smoke indoors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I smoke indoors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got it. I fly too high like I'm a rocket. To the moon I will land, never crashing. All the bands that I stacked, I turn a profit. Cash rules everything around me, that's basic, let's face it. I be faded every day with a purpose. On a higher level, now call it resurgence. A different beast when I'm led by my urges. Learn to tell my inner God mode, I got this. Coming from the bottom, now I surface. I trusted all the struggle to deserve this. A boss in the making, at your service. I'm firing on my shots, so be nervous. When I roll it and burn it and smoke it. My intentions are holy and sacred. I keep striving till I'm in a casket. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I smoke indoors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I smoke indoors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I smoke indoors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I smoke indoors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got it. Too blessed to be stressed, just imagine that I only got solutions on problems. Standing when I fall is the only option. I got this. You must think life is easy in the tropics. We get knocked down but never go unconscious. We don't really ring bells in this island. Even typhoons cannot keep us down. Through the flood, we passing J's around. Wishing all the troubles to the clouds. Flipping all these ounces, making pounds. Stop flipping all these ounces. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I smoke indoors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I smoke indoors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I smoke indoors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got a Wu-Tang sword while I smoke indoors. I got a click bang while I bust through doors. I got it. I fly too high like I'm a rocket. The moon I will land, never crashing. All the bands that I stacked, I turn a profit. Cash rules everything around me, that's basic, let's face it. I be faded every day with a purpose. On a higher level, now call it resurgence. A different beast when I'm led by my urges. Learn to tell my inner God mode, I got this. Coming from the bottom, now I surface. I trusted all the struggle to deserve this. A boss in the making, at your service.
And now let's meet the starters first for the CSB Blazers. Point guard number 77.
And here we are getting ready for the action. Again, it's a 2024 ANTA Asiabasket International with the FEU Tamaraws. We definitely have an exciting matchup here. Thank you all who are tuning in live here from Enderun Colleges. Again, admission is free. And all those who are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube, you can stream it on the Asia Basket Facebook and YouTube page, as well as the Smart Sports Facebook page. So here we go. The college of St. Benilde Blazers going head to head against FEU Tamaraws. Should be good one. Relatively. And Luke Felipe starting things off with a three-pointer for the FEU Tamaraws. We also have number 15, Aaron Bagunu, alongside Muhammad Konate. As Matthew Ollie responds with another three-pointer, he says splash. It's going to be labeled a 2 here for Matthew Ollie. It's 2-3 in favor of the FEU Tamaraws. 8 minutes and 50 left here. Aaron Bagunu thinks about it. Gives it up to Jedrick Daa. Jedrick Daa pulls it back, uses the screen from Muhammad Konate. He drives, and he gets the layup to fall. Jedrick Daa with a beautiful move to the basket. It's going to be 5-3 here in favor of the FEU Tamaraws, as Ian Torres responds with another 3. Some great action to start this battle for third as Konate crosses the timeline, getting pressured by Edson Serrano. Hands it off to Luke Felipe. Over to John Ray Pasol, the wing back to Luke Felipe. Over to Muhammad Konate. Muhammad Konate serving. Hands it off to John Ray. John Ray rescreens. Beautiful pass by Janray Pasaol. As Muhammad Konate draws the foul. Beautiful behind the back pass there. Getting saucy early on. Janray Pasaol finds his big man. As Muhammad Konate is going to have to earn it from the stripe. Set to check in is number 33, Jaden Jones. Comes in for Janray Pasaol. An early substitution here for head coach Sean Chambers. As Muhammad Konate sinks the first. Muhammad Konate, second shot here, knocks it down as Konate goes 2 for 2. 7-6 here in favor of the FEU Tamaraws. A little under 8 minutes left. Ian Torres setting things up. Gives it up to Matthew Ollie. Matthew Ollie fumbles the ball here. It's going to stay Benilde ball. 11 seconds left in the shot clock. Again, if you're just tuning in, it's a 2024 ANTA Asiabasket International Championship battle for third between the CSB Blazers and the FEU Tamaraws. Here comes Morales for 3. That's off. Edson Serrano with the rebound. That's going to be easy pickings for number 63, Edson Serrano. Here comes Jedrick Da sending things up for the Tamaraws. Gives it up to Bagunu. Bagunu hands it off to Luke Felipe. Over to Jedrick Da. Over to the pinch post. Muhammad Konate. Muhammad Konate. Let's see what he does here. Brings out his do-it-yourself kit. And that's short from Muhammad Konate. Over to Ian Torres, pushing pace. Ian Torres pulls up for 3. That's a little off. Morales tips it. Matthew Ollie gets it. Over to Edson Serrano. Edson Serrano. Nowhere to go. Over to Joshua Kahukom. And Ian Torres says, let's slow it down. Here comes Joshua Kahukom. Use the pick. Nowhere to go. Picks up his dribble over to Morales. Morales fade away, and that's money for J.M. Morales. The beautiful fadeaway there. J.M. Morales showing the touch. Here's Jedrick Da over to Bagunu. A little long from 3. Muhammad Konate with a rebound. And that's still short, but Muhammad Konate too long. Gets the second rebound and knocks it in. It's going to be 10-9 in favor of the CSB Blazers. Here comes Ian Torres. Gives it up to Edson Serrano. Ian Torres gets it back. Surveys. Over to Matthew Ollie. Matthew Ollie throws it into Edson. Edson, ball fake. To Ian Torres. Can't leave him open. That's short. Muhammad Konate with the rebound. Here comes Jedrick Da. Jedrick Da calling out instructions here. Gives it up to Muhammad Konate. Muhammad Konate hands it off to Luke Felipe. Luke Felipe pulls it from 3. That's a little off there. Rebound by Edson. Here comes Ian Torres over to J. Morales. J. Morales hands it off to Matthew Ollie. Gives it up to Edson Serrano. Edson Serrano, little Pinoy step there. That's off. Bagunu with the rebound. Here comes Jedrick Da. Quick move and gets fouled in the process. A foul on the floor here by Matthew Ollie. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Some back and forth action here between the College of St. Benilde Blazers and the FEU Tamaraws. Scores 10-9, 1 point lead by the Blazers. Here comes Jedrick Da, setting things up over to Muhammad Konate. Gives it up to Aaron Bagunu. Beautiful inbound play. Jedrick Da is skying for it. Gets blocked. Goes up. The hoop and the harm from Jedrick Da. A chance at a 3-point play here. Beautiful play here as Jedrick Da gets blocked on the first go. Muscles in the second shot. That instant replay brought to you by Wilson. As Montemayor checks in for the first time, Luke Felipe gets a well-deserved rest. Another lead change here as Jedrick Da misses the free throw. It's going to be Bagunu with the rebound. Gets blocked by J.M. Morales. Ian Torres pushing pace here a little bit. Slows things down. Calls out a play. Gives it up to J.M. Back to Ian. Ian over to Matthew Ollie. Matthew Ollie loses it. It's going to be a turnover. Counter-attack here by the Tamaraws. Gives it up to Muhammad Konate. Slow step and short, but Aaron Bagunu tips it back in. Aaron Bagunu doing some work here for the Tamaraws on both ends. It's going to be a timeout here on the floor by the CSB Blazers. with 5 minutes and 5 seconds left. As we see here, Muhammad Konate short on the layup. But Aaron Bagunu says, I got you, bro. The instant replay brought to you by Wan Man. Full bowl, full soul. It's 10-13 here in favor of the FEU Tamaraws. Some great action happening here in Enderun Colleges. We invite everyone to watch live with us. It is the final day of hoops here for the 2024 ANTA Asiabasket International Championship. We have a double header for you. The first game is the battle for third, as we have the College of St. Benilde Blazers trailing by 3 to the FEU Tamaraws, 10-13 with 5 minutes and 5 seconds left. We want to give a big shout out to all of our major sponsors: Wilson, Wan Man, King Chef, Enderun Colleges, ANTA, Smart Sports, Swish, All Hoops, All Stats, the Sundry Food Hall, Hoop Junkie, Ban Me Kitchen, and the Privato Hotel Group. As we get back to the action here near the halfway point of the first quarter, the FEU Tamaraws holding a 3-point lead against the CSB Blazers. As Ian Torres crosses the timeline here, slowing things down and setting things up for the Blazers. Getting pressured by Jaden Jones. Turns the corner, gives it up to Jay Morales. Jay Morales calmly knocks down the 3-point shooter. He may be big, but he's got the touch, folks. Jay Morales tying the ball game, 13 all, 4 minutes and 40 seconds left. Jedrick Dow pulls up for 3. That's off. It's going to go the other way here. Benilde Blazers ball. As number 24, Angelo Vanguardia checking in for the first time, gives it back to the point guard at the helm, Ian Torres. Gets a brush screen here from Nakua. Nakua uses the screen from Turco, and Nakua loses his footing here, loses the ball. It's going to be a turnover here by the Blazers. It's going to go to the Tamaraws. Bagunu with the inbound here. Jedrick Da playing the point here for the Tamaraws, usually the 3-and-D player, showing his versatility on the ball. Hands it off to Montemayor. Montemayor to Jedrick. Over to Miguel Ona, who's here for the first time as well in the ball game. To Aaron Bagunu. Bagunu with a little shimmy. Loses the ball, puts it up. Overshoots it a little bit. Turco with the rebound. Gives it up to Ian Torres. 4 minutes left in the first quarter. We're still at a deadlock at 13. Ian Torres with an ill-advised pass. Jedrick Da looks ahead, pushing pace. Gives it up to Montemayor. Over to Miguel Ona. Miguel Ona, let's see what he does here. At the low post, hands it off to Jedrick. Jedrick uses the ball screen. Jedrick with a strong drive, kicks it out to Bagunu. Over to the corner, Montemayor for 3. And that's a splash for Montemayor. First 3 of the ball game. 16-13 here with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Some back and forth action here between the Benilde Blazers and the FEU Tamaraws as Ian Torres, a little bit of a mismatch, gives it up to J.M. Morales, back to Ian Torres. Ian Torres pulls up for 3. That's short. Vanguardia with a rebound, gives it up to Turco. Jaden Jones gets his hand on the ball. It's going to be a foul on the floor here. Only the first team foul here for the FEU Tamaraws as Jedrick Da gets a well-deserved rest. Luke Felipe checking back in for head coach Sean Chambers. One thing that the Tamaraws do have is a deep lineup on the wings. It's the guards stacking up with defense and the shooting. A great benefit for head coach Sean Chambers as J. Morales shoots a 3 from the top of the key. Misses it. Turco with an offensive rebound. Gives it up to Vanguardia. Vanguardia over to Turco. Turco, spin move over the left shoulder. Gets a hoop and the harm. As number 13, Paul Turco knocks it in. A chance at a bonus free throw here. Sean Turco putting in the spin cycle. Getting the bucket to fall. Getting fouled in the process. Bonus shot here for Paul Turco. Another exciting player to watch here for the CSB Blazers. Here comes Bagunu, hands it off to Jaden Jones. Jaden Jones gives it up to Luke Felipe. Luke Felipe on the pinch post to Miguel Ona. Miguel Ona hands it off to Jaden Jones. Jaden Jones rejects the screen. Gives it up to Aaron Bagunu. Bagunu loses the ball. It's going to go the other way. 1 point lead here for the FEU Tamaraws, 15-16. As Antonio Sebio checking in for the first time. Had a great game yesterday. A strong effort by the Blazers. They fell short to the Adamson Soaring Falcons. Antonio Sebio with 19 points and 6 rebounds. And a monster slam as well, as Turco couldn't get the floater to fall in here. Bagunu pushing pace. Hands it off to Luke Felipe. Over to Montemayor, to Miguel Ona. Miguel Ona from the wing takes a look. Gonna settle for a handoff to Luke Felipe. Luke Felipe rejects the screen. Over to the top of the key, Bagunu for 3. That's no good by Aaron Bagunu. Over to Victoria, who's in the game for the first time. Gives it up to Nakua. Nakua, Pinoy step to the left hand finish. Beautiful move there by number 12, James Nakua. Slicing through the lane as Luke Felipe picks up his dribble, gives it up to Montemayor. Over to Miguel Ona in the low post. Miguel Ona looking to create there from that low post. Gives a screen on Luke Felipe. Luke Felipe with a finger roll, showing the jelly. Luke Felipe, little PB and J there on the finish. Here comes Victoria getting hounded by Jaden Jones. Gives it up to Antonio Sebio. Victoria gets it back. Sees Turco. Turco gets fouled by Montemayor. 17-18 in favor of the FEU Tamaraws. 1 minute and 10 seconds left here. It's going to be 2 shots for Paul Turco, providing some quality minutes for head coach Carlo Tan off the bench here. Tabok checking in for the first time as well as number 7, Samuel Alphonsus. Jaden Jones and Aaron Bagunu getting a rest. Beato as well checking in for Miguel Ona. Little bit of a platoon swap for the FEU Tamaraws. It's going to be the second shot here. Rather, 2 shots for Paul Turco, providing some good minutes here. For Carlo Tan misses the first. So Miguel Ona takes a seat, getting some instructions from head coach Sean Chambers. Paul Turco with the second shot, knocks it in. 18 all here between the Benilde Blazers and the FEU Tamaraws. Luke Felipe getting pressured by Vanguardia. Luke Felipe sails in, misses the layup. Here comes Victoria pushing pace, gives it up to Antonio Sebio for 3, knocks it in. Antonio Sebio still hot from yesterday. First shot knocks it in as Antonio Sebio smiles to the crowd. Luke Felipe crosses the timeline, gives it up to Alphonsus. Alphonsus over to Montemayor. Montemayor for 3. It's an air ball. It's going to go to the CSB Blazers. Here comes Victoria manning the ship here, calling out the play. Gives it up to Antonio Sebio. Antonio Sebio with the jab. Beautiful drop-off pass to Paul Turco. Antonio Sebio getting some change out of his dime bag. Showing the handles there. Luke Felipe calling the play with 15 seconds left on the game clock. Luke Felipe looks like he's going to pull out a trick from his do-it-yourself kit. Gives it up to Montemayor. Montemayor with a pull-up. That's short. Tabok. Battle for the rebound as CSB runs out of time on that final shot. It's 23-18 in favor of the College of St. Benilde Blazers. That's the end of the first quarter. Some great action happening here in the Enderun colleges as we see this instant relay brought to you by the Enderun colleges. Luke Felipe draining it from 3. A great start here by both teams. Some high scoring action as you see Matthew Ollie with a counter 3 there. Jedrick Da turning the corner, getting the contested lay. Again, we invite everyone to watch with us live here in Enderun Colleges. Admission is free. It's the 2024 ANTA Asiabasket International Championship. We want to give a big shout out to all those hoop junkies watching live here in Enderun Colleges, streaming on YouTube and Facebook. You can follow us at Asiabasket. You can also catch the action live on the Smart Sports Facebook page. As we're back to the action here, 23-18 in favor of the CSB Blazers, holding a slim 5-point lead. It's going to be FEU Tamaraws ball. Here comes Janray Pasaol over to Bagunu. Hands it off to Luke Felipe. Luke Felipe to Janray. Janray over to Bagunu. Entry pass gets bothered and stolen by Victoria. Here comes Victoria, the young point guard of the CSB Blazers. Gives it up to Vanguardia, over to Eusebio. Eusebio cuffs it and gets swatted. Access denied by Muhammad Konate as Eusebio tries to sneak into the lane there. Eusebio cuffs the ball and gets rejected. Not in my house, says Muhammad Konate. Baseline inbound here by the Blazers. Gives it up to Antonio Eusebio, over to Victoria. Victoria gets a brush screen, pulls up for three. And that's off. Rebound by Muhammad Konate. Here comes Janray Pasaol, getting hounded by Nakua. Slows it down. Muhammad Konate with a ball screen. Rejected by Janray. Janray floater. Draws the foul. It's going to be 2 shots from the charity stripe for Janray Pasaol, younger brother of Alvin Pasaol, the PBA champ. As Joshua Kahukom checks back in for number 12, James Nakua. 9 minutes and 13 seconds left here. It's going to be 2 shots for Janray Pasaol, 23-18 in favor of the Blazers. First shot for Janray, knocks it in. Again, this is the battle for third of the 2024 ANTA Asiabasket International Championship as Janray Pasaol knocks down the second shot. Here comes James Nakua. Victoria handing it off to Vanguardia. Bullet pass from Eusebio to Victoria. Beautiful pass there by Antonio Eusebio. Antonio Eusebio showing that he's got the vision here. Janray Pasaol hands it off to Konate. Konate, the handoff to Luke Felipe. Almost a steal there by Victoria. Janray gives it up to Luke Felipe. Luke Felipe, entry pass to Muhammad Konate. Muhammad Konate over the right shoulder. That's off. It's going to stay Tamaraws ball. It's 25-20 in favor of the CSB Blazers. Baseline inbound here for the Blazers. Janray Pasaol calling out the play. Gives it up to Bagunu. That's long. Victoria with the rebound. Victoria slowing things down for the Blazers. Trying to get a handoff to Vanguardia. Vanguardia gives it up to Kahukom. Back to Victoria. Top ball screen. There's a switch. Vanguardia drives. Kicks it out to Eusebio. Eusebio for 3. That's off. Muhammad Konate with a rebound. It's going to be a foul on the floor here by number 24, Angelo Vanguardia, as Edson Serrano checks back in for Paul Turco. 8 minutes and 8 seconds left in the second quarter. If you're just checking in, some notable injuries for both teams. For the Blazers, we have Roger Andoa, Jamel Ancheta, Justin Sanchez, Mark Sanchez. We see a steal here. Could be something exciting as Antonio Eusebio raising the roof for the CSB Blazers. Off 2, off 1, doesn't matter for Antonio Eusebio. It's 27-20 for the Blazers as Antonio Eusebio. This is becoming a regular thing here. Another highlight added to the highlight reel for Antonio Eusebio. This instant replay brought to you by King Chef as Antonio Eusebio. He's got the bounce, folks. Mohamed Konate sinking the first free throw. It's 27-21, 7 minutes and 41 seconds left in favor of the CSB Blazers. Mohamed Konate short on the second free throw. Eusebio with the rebound, doing a bit of everything here. Anton Eusebio, instant impact. Victoria giving it to Eusebio. Victoria gets it back. Victoria looking for a teammate here. Gives it to Joshua Kahukom. Joshua Kahukom pulls up from the midi. That's short. Rebound here by Jandre Pasaol. Jandre Pasaol makes a move. Spin move to the left. Magunu with a rebound. Overshoots it. Anton Eusebio. Counter-attack here for the CSB Blazers. Anton Eusebio with another dime. To number 42. Adil Galas. Anton Eusebio here getting saucy. Over on the floor and up in the air. Bagunu with a rebound to Jedrick Da. Over to Jean-Ray Pasaol. Bagunu kicks it out. It's going to be a three for Montemayor. That's off. Konate with a rebound. Konate from the low post. Let's see what we can do here. Over the left. Gets fouled in the process. It's going to be another 2 free throws here for Mohamed Konate. As Jaden Jones set to check in here. Comes in for Jean-Ray Pasaol. It's going to be 2 free throws here for Mohamed Konate. Sinks the first. Mohamed Konate has shown the aggression early here for the FEU Tamaraws. It's 29-23 in favor of the CSB Blazers. 6 minutes and 31 seconds left in the half. Here comes Anton Eusebio. Anton Eusebio attacks, kicks it out. Victoria for 3. Knocks it in. Victoria showing the jumper here for the CSB Blazers. 9-point lead, 32-23 in favor of the Blazers. Bagunu fumbling the dribble a little bit, hands it off to Jaden Jones. Over to Jedrick Daa. Gives it up. Mohamed Konate. Konate over to Bagunu. Bagunu for 3. Knocks it in. Good counter 3 here from Aaron Bagunu. Here comes Nathan Victoria calling out the play here for the CSB Blazers. Here comes Victoria. A little bit of a flare screen there. Beautiful action by the Blazers. Victoria, ball fake, dumps it off to Serrano. And that's beautiful ball movement by the CSB Blazers. Head coach Carlo Tan must be happy with that. Jedrick Daa back in the ball game. Asks for a ball screen. Getting hounded by Galas. Turns the corner, left hand finish by Jedrick Daa. He's got the inside out game, Jedrick Daa. Another layup. 34-28 in favor of the CSB Blazers. 5 minutes and 9 seconds left. Anton Eusebio knocks down the 3. Contested. Got a hand up, no problem. Anton Eusebio starting to cook here for the CSB Blazers. Here comes Jedrick Daa, loses it. It's going to be a turnover for the FEU Tamaraws. J.M. Morales checks in as Anton Eusebio gets a well-deserved rest. Great action here by Anton Eusebio. Nathan Victoria getting a rest as well. Quality minutes off the bench here by the CSB Blazers. Ian Torres calling out the play, gets it back. Looking for a teammate, gives it up to Iril Galas. Galas floats it in, that's no good. Rebound here by Konate. Gives it up. It's too much sauce on the pass there. Another turnover here by the FEU Tamaraws. It's head coach Sean Chambers pleads to Jedrick Daa to slow things down here. Ian Torres gives it up to Edson Serrano, gets it back. Ian Torres has a little bit of a mismatch here against Mohamed Konate. Here comes Ian Torres, gives it up. J. Morales, too strong on the pass there. Another turnover. And another turnover here by Jedrick Daa. That's 3 turnovers in a row. Ian Torres with an easy bucket there. That's Jedrick Daa. 3 straight turnovers. Trying to cross the timeline here. Pushes pace. Ganun bumawi Jedrick Daa. Sailing in for an easy free throw. It's 39-30 in favor of the CSB Blazers. 3 minutes and 50 left here in the second quarter. Beautiful backdoor play there as Edson Serrano sneaks in. Gets the easy lay over the top of Muhammad Konate. Here comes Aaron Bagunu trying to cross the timeline. Gets hounded by J.M. Morales. Bagunu with a killer cross. That's another steal here by the Blazers. Joshua Kahukom. That's going to be an easy layup for Joshua Kahukom from Ian Torres. 43-30 here in favor of the Blazers. Lead ballooning to 13 with 3 minutes and 10 seconds left here. Bagunu over to Jedrick Daa. Back to Montemayor. Here comes Muhammad Konate. Hands it off to Jedrick Daa. Jedrick Daa attacks, turns the corner. Another easy layup here for Jedrick Daa. Getting downhill at will. Here comes Ian Torres. Ian Torres on the top of the key, gives it up to Joshua Kahukom. A little too fancy there. Jaden Jones with the steal. Gives it up to Muhammad Konate. Muhammad Konate attacks. Gets some contact. May top board pa. Muhammad Konate says, I'll take it myself. Here comes Ian Torres. Gives it up to Edson Serrano. Gets it back. A switch. Ian Torres has a mismatch here. Here comes Ian Torres. Asks to give the down screen to Joshua Kahukom. Gives it back to Ian Torres. Flare screen for Joshua Kahukom. Joshua Kahukom for three. Knocks it down. Beautiful play set up there by the CSB Blazers as Joshua Kahukom knocks down a three-point shot for the CSB Blazers. 46-34 in favor of CSB. Under 2 minutes left here. Jaden Jones with the mid-range pull-up. In and out. Goes back to Bagunu. Long on the mid-range, but Montemayor with a cleanup job. 10-point lead here by the Blazers. It's going to be a timeout here brought to you by the Sundry Food Hall by the CSB Blazers. As head coach Carlatan gives some instructions here. A beautiful three here by Joshua Kahukom from Ian Torres. It's 46-36 with 1 minute and 47 seconds left here in the first half. Some great action in this battle for third between the CSB Blazers and the FEU Tamaraws as we're back to the action here. Head coach Carlatan giving some final instructions to the CSB Blazers as they try to mend this 10-point lead. We want to give a big shout out to all the Hoop Junkies watching live here from Enderun Colleges. Again, admission is free, so come and enjoy the final game of hoops here. First game in action, battle for third. 10-point lead being held here by the CSB Blazers, 46-36. Here comes Joshua Kahukom, double team. Gives it up to Ian Torres, over to Matthew All. He can't leave him open. And that's nothing but net by Matthew Awley. Holds the gooseneck, and you know it's cash. As Joshua Kahukom applying some pressure. Here comes Jedrick Daa, kicks it out to Jaden Jones, over to Muhammad Konate. It's 49-36 in favor of the Blazers. Montemayor gets the screen from Konate, turns the corner, slow step. That's short. Rebound by Miguel Ona. Gets fouled in the process. The hoop and the harm. Great effort here by Miguel Ona. We see Miguel Ona gets the rebound. Second chance, third chance, knocks it in. A chance at a three-point play. Great effort by Miguel Ona. That instant replay brought to you by King Chef. Miguel Ona can't get the free throw to fall, but Muhammad Konate says too small. Gets the rebound and put back a 9-point lead here by the CSB Blazers with 1 minute left in the first half. Good denial there by Jaden Jones. Gives it up to Jay Morales. Back screen. Gives it up to Matthew Ollie. Foul on the floor here. His head coach Sean Chambers calls for time. Timeout brought to you by ANTA.
That's the second personal foul on Jaden Jones.
Again, this is the 2024 ANTA Asiabasket International Championship as we see Muhammad Konate with the cleanup job. This instant replay brought to you by the Privato Hotel Group. Muhammad Konate towering over everyone. Again, we want to give a big shout out to all our sponsors. ANTA, Wilson, Wan Man, King Chef, Enderun Colleges, Swish, All Hoops, All Stats, The Sundry Food Hall, Hoop Junkie, Ba and Me Kitchen, and the Privato Hotel Group. We want to give a big shout out as well to all the Hoop Junkies watching live here from Enderun Colleges, streaming on Facebook and YouTube. Again, you can follow us at Asiabasket. Please feel free to leave a like, comment, and share us with your friends and family. 49 seconds left in the second quarter. It's 49-40 in favor of the CSB Blazers. Coming out hot here to start the game as Matthew Ollie gives it up to Joshua Kahukom. Hands it up to Ian Torres. Ian Torres gets a screen from Edson Serrano. Luke Felipe pressuring. Here comes Joshua Kahukom. Joshua Kahukom step back, mid-range. Beautiful move by Joshua Kahukom. Getting the separation on 3-and-D specialist Jedrick Da. Not an easy task for Joshua Kahukom, making it look easy. Here comes Jedrick Da using the ball screen from Muhammad Konate. Turns the corner, gives it up. Montemayor steps outside. It's going to be a turnover here for the FEU Tamaraws. Benilde ball, 51-40. 19 seconds left. Let's see what Ian Torres draws up here. Ian Torres, man in the ship, gets a screen from Edson Serrano, gives it up. Serrano, ball fake. Matthew Ollie for three. Rebound by Muhammad Konate. 3 seconds left. Muhammad Konate tees it up. That's short. That's the end of the first half. It's 51-40 in favor of the CSB Blazers. Some great action here live from Enderun Colleges. Both teams shorthanded for this battle for third. 11-point lead here by the CSB Blazers. Let's see some highlights here. The rejection by Muhammad Konate on Antonio Sebio. Antonio Sebio showing the handles here. Beautiful pass there. Whipping it to Nathan Victoria. And of course, Antonio Sebio taking the elevator all the way to the top with a slamma-jamma. That instant replay brought to you by Swish, All Hoops, All Stats. Another three here by Nathan Victoria. Antonio Sebio and Nathan Victoria making sweet music together. Another dump-off pass here. Edson Serrano. Some great action happening here between the FEU Tamaraws and the CSB Blazers. 51-40 in favor of the CSB Blazers. Let's see how this game, the battle for third, pans out here. Stick with us. We got another half of hoops for the 2024 ANTA Asiabasket International Championship battle for third. Back to the action here. We're at the halfway point of the battle for third for the 2024 ANTA Asiabasket International Championship. We have a great matchup here against the College of St. Benilde Blazers going head-to-head against the FEU Tamaraws. The score's 51-40 in favor of the Blazers. We got a whole half of basketball left for you folks. If you're just checking in, I'm Martin Diaz, and I'm commentating for today's doubleheader. First game providing a lot of good action here. Big shout out to all the hoop junkies watching live here from Enderun Colleges, streaming on Facebook and YouTube. As we get back to the action here. "11-point lead held by the Blazers." It's going to be CSB ball. Matthew Ollie setting things up from the halfway mark. John Ray applying some pressure. Here comes Ian Torres. Ian Torres gives it up to Nakua. Flare screen to Ian. Nakua gets a ball screen from Turco. Gives it up to Antonio Sebio for three. That's off. Rebound by Konate. John Ray Pasaol slowing things down here. Let's see if the FEU Tamaraws can chip away at this 11-point deficit and mount a comeback. Luke Felipe gives it up to Mohamed Konate. Mohamed Konate over the right shoulder. And that's off. Here comes Ian Torres, counterattack. Asking for a drag screen. Uses it. Gives it up to Turco. Turco gives it up to Antonio Sebio. Antonio Sebio short on the layup. Rebound here by Luke Felipe. Over to John Ray Pasaol. John Ray Pasaol attacks. Big steps. Overshoots the layup. Turco with a rebound. Gives it up to Matthew Ollie. Now Ian Torres. Ian Torres. Hesitation. Gets rejected by Mohamed Konate. Here comes John Ray Pasaol. 8 minutes and 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Still at 51-40. Here comes Jedrick Daa. Jedrick Daa to Bagunu. Over to Konate. And that's deflected by James Nakua. It's going to be a baseline inbound here for the FEU Tamaraws.
7 seconds on the shot clock, 7 seconds to shoot.
John Ray Pasaol over to Mohamed Konate. Back to Pasaol. Pasaol. Step back three. That's way short. Mohamed Konate with a rebound and a putback. That's going to be a putback by Mohamed Konate as he brings the lead down to 9 points. Here comes Ian Torres. Deflected by Aaron Bagunu on the entry pass to Antonio Sebio. 8 minutes and 21 seconds left, 51-42 in favor of the CSB Benilde Blazers. Here comes Paul Turco. Backdoor to Ian Torres. Ian Torres with an easy lay. Beautiful backdoor cut there by Ian Torres. 53-42 in favor of the Blazers. 8 minutes and 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Spin move by John Ray. John Ray sidesteps, gets fouled by Ian Torres. Gonna have to earn it from the charity stripe. It's gonna be 2 shots for John Ray Pasaol. As assistant coach JC Colliar giving some instructions here to Ian Torres. Always great to see former player JC Colliar here passing on the knowledge to another exciting point guard here for the CSB Blazers, Ian Torres. As John Ray Pasaol knocks down the second. Under 8 minutes here in the third quarter. 53-44 in favor of the CSB Blazers. Ian Torres using the screen from Turco, gives it up to Turco. Turco ball fake and puts it in. Beautiful pick and roll action there between Ian Torres and Paul Turco. Here comes John Ray Pasaol, hands it off to Aaron Bagunu. Bagunu decides to forego the handoff, gives it back to Luke Felipe. Luke Felipe over to Mohamed Konate. It's going to be a foul on the floor here by Paul Turco.
Holding down score number 13, Paul Turco. That's his first 2 on the Blazers.
So it's going to be a baseline inbound here for the FEU Tamaraws. John Ray Pasaol setting things up. Lobs it to Jedrick Da. Jedrick Da skying for that pass. Gets the easy bucket there. Beautiful baseline inbound play. Drawn up by head coach Sean Chambers. Antonio Eusebio attacks. Spin move. Floater. Gets it to fall. Okay. Antonio Eusebio, I see you. A beautiful move there. Bringing out his do-it-yourself kit. 57 to 46. As Aaron Bagunu with a top of the key three. Beautiful shot there by Aaron Bagunu. As Ian Torres crosses the timeline. Gives it up to Paul Turco. Ian Torres thinks about it. Over to sharpshooter Matthew Ollie. That's an in and out. 57 to 49 in favor of the Blazers. Lead down 8. 6 minutes and 27 seconds left here in the third quarter. You're going to see an offensive foul on Muhammad Konate. As Montemayor checks in, John Ray Pasaol takes a seat. First foul on Muhammad Konate. Here comes Ian Torres, slowing things down, setting things up for the Blazers. Uses a screen from Paul Turco. Ian Torres, sidestep, gives it up to Paul. Beautiful two-man game by Ian Torres and Paul Turco, showing the chemistry. Paul Turco, some good baskets here to start off the second half for the Blazers. Bagunu, spin move, fade away, that's short. Rebound by Ian Torres. Ian Torres pushing pace, looking ahead. Gives it up to Antonio Eusebio. He has that. In and out three by Antonio Eusebio. Luke Felipe trying to push pace. Gives a little bump. Draws the foul on Nakua. It's going to be 2 shots for Luke Felipe. Gonna have to earn it from the charity stripe here. First shot here by Luke Felipe. It's gonna be 3 team fouls on the Blazers as Luke Felipe sinks the first. 5 minutes and 32 seconds left here as Luke Felipe drains the second. 8 seconds, 8 points is the lead for the CSB Blazers, 59 to 51. Ian Torres calling out instructions here for the Blazers, directing the traffic as the FEU Tamaraws settle into a 2-3 zone. Ian Torres swings it to Matthew Ollie. Matthew Ollie back to Ian Torres at the top of the key, pulls up for 3. That's another in and out for the Blazers. Luke Felipe calling things out from the right wing. Gives it up to Miguel Ona. Over to Jedrick Daa. Feeds it to the low post. Muhammad Konate kicks it out. Jedrick Daa thinks about it. Over to Luke Felipe at the wing for 3. And that's an air ball. We're going the other way. Under 5 minutes here. 59 to 51 in favor of the CSB Blazers. It's going to be a timeout here for head coach Carl Latan and the CSB Blazers, brought to you by Hoop Junkie. As you see Ian Torres, sidestep, draws the big, and Paul Turco. Some easy pickings there, had to just float it in with a nice touch. Beautiful two-man game brought to you by the Privato Hotel Group. It's 59 to 51 in favor of the CSB Benilde Blazers. A battle for third heating up here in the 2024 ANTA Asiabasket International Championship, live from Enderun Colleges. Again, we invite everyone to watch live with us as you see the audience in attendance here. Admission is free. You can also watch and stream live from the comforts of your own homes, live on Facebook and YouTube at Asia Basket. Leave us a like, a comment, and share us with your friends and family. You can also stream it live from Smart Sports Facebook page. Back to the action here. Ian Torres gives it up to Matthew Ollie. The Tamaraws still in that zone. Matthew Ollie for three. That's no good. Rebound by Matthew Ollie. Matthew Ollie drops it off. Ball fumbling and stumbling. Now Ian Torres for three from the top of the key. That's short. Rebound controlled by Montemayor over to Jedrick Daa. Jedrick Daa manning the ship here for the Tamaraws. Head coach Sean Chambers giving out some instructions here as Jedrick Daa rejects the screen, draws the foul. It's going to be 2 shots for Jedrick Daa.
That's his second.
It's going to be the second personal foul here for Matthew Ollie as Jedrick Daa shoots 2. It's 59-51 with 4 minutes and 13 seconds left here. As head coach Sean Chambers pleading to Jaden Jones here. The battle on the boards for the FEU Tamaraws. Jedrick Daa gives a kiss to the ball, showing off the routine here, misses the free throw. Ian Torres slowing things down here for the CSB Blazers. The FEU Tamaraws still in the 2-3 zone. Joshua Kahukom kicks it out to Ollie. Torres over to Kahukom. Kahukom attacks. Side step, gets blocked by Mohamed Konate. Mohamed Konate protecting the paint. Jedrick Daa slowing things down here for the FEU Tamaraws. Gets a ball screen for Mohamed Konate. The Blazers icing Jedrick Daa, sending him to the sideline. Now Bagunu loses the ball, gets it back over to Jedrick. 3 seconds left. Jedrick, is he aware of it? Bagunu for three. And that's off. Mohamed Konate with the offensive rebound. It's going to be a fresh 14 here for the Tamaraws. Jedrick Daa gets the rescreen, turns the corner, absorb it, and that's short on the layup. Kahukom with a rebound, gets fouled in the process. 3 minutes and 18 seconds left in the third quarter. It's 59-52 in favor of the CSB Blazers. Checking in for the first time for the Blazers is number 2, Jericho Halalon, younger brother of Gio Halalon. Over to Vanguardia. Now to Kahukom. Halalon for three. No good. Morales with a rebound. Over to Joshua Kahukom. Back to Morales. Morales for three. Calmly knocks it in. Yung bato ni JM Morales has that slow wind-up. Smooth jumper here for JM Morales from the corner. 62-52 in favor of the Benilde Blazers. 2 minutes and 57 seconds left in the third quarter. It's going to be an official timeout here by our referees as they discuss some important matters, both teams to their respective benches. Let's see what the officials review here. So you see J.M. Morales knocks down this three, brought to you by Hoop Junkie. It's official review here. So you see a foul call here. It's J.M. Morales sinks the three. I'm keeping an eye out here on Serrano. Serrano, oh, as we see kind of a punch thrown here by Edson Serrano on Aaron Bagunu. As you see here, number 63. Officials taking a look here. Some extracurricular activity happening here. Let's get a closer look. J. Morales sinks the three. Can't see it from this angle. As we see, you can see it from this angle. You see after the shot here, Edson Serrano behind Aaron Bagunu. Edson Serrano throwing a bit of a punch here on Aaron Bagunu. That's no good here for Edson Serrano. If the officials are seeing what we're seeing here, Jay Morales sinking the corner three, and Edson Serrano right after on the box out here with a closed fist punch to the backside of Aaron Bagunu. We're definitely not promoting that type of behavior here in the 2024 ANTA Asiabasket International Championship, as Edson Serrano, his emotions getting the best of him in this situation. Let's see what the officials call here. It's 62-52 in favor of the CSB Blazers with 2 minutes and 57 seconds left here. Edson Serrano, a big part of that big man rotation for head coach Carl Tan. Let's see what the officials call here. As we see it one more time, Jay Morales sinks the three. And Edson Serrano from behind gives a little bit of a closed fist swing here on Aaron Bagunu. Aaron Bagunu didn't even notice it. Just puts his hands up in the air, as we see head coach Sean Chambers pleading here for either a tech there or a timeout. As we see assistant coach Gabby Severino, both squads loaded with credible and talented coaches, as we see the official call here.
That's his third personal foul.
It's an interesting development. It's going to be a normal foul here by Edson Serrano. I believe it's going to be flagrant one. So it's going to be 2 free throws for Aaron Bagunu and ball possession here for the FEU Tamaraws, as Aaron Bagunu knocks in the first. Aaron Bagunu sinks both. It's 54-62 in favor of the CSB Blazers, but the FEU Tamaraws here with a little bit of momentum as they get the sideline inbound there. Head coach Sean Chambers calling out instructions. See what they draw up here. Mohamed Konate over to Miguel Ona. Miguel Ona hands it off to Jedrick Daa. Jedrick Daa waiting for a teammate here. And that's a steal by Joshua Kahukom. Gives it up to Jericho Halalon. Jericho Halalon over to Serrano. Serrano heavily contested by Mohamed Konate. Counter-attack here by the Tamaraws. Jedrick Daa skies in. Short on the layup. Mohamed Konate with a rebound. Hands it off to Jaden Jones. 14 seconds left in the shot clock. That's knocked away by Joshua Kahukom. It's going to stay Tamaraw ball. Head coach Sean Chambers calling out the play here for the sideline inbound of the FEU Tamaraws. Here comes Jedrick Daa in the low post. Gets a foul. The hoop and the harm. Jedrick Daa says, I got a mouse in the house. A chance at a three-point play for Jedrick Daa. Instant replay brought to you by Enderun Colleges. Jedrick Daa bringing out your do-it-yourself kit. Sees the mismatch. Spins off. Little floater. I stand corrected. It's going to be 2 free throws here for Jedrick Daa. A foul on the floor as the CSB Blazers are in the penalty. Sinks the first. Misses the second. It's going to go Blazer ball as Luke Felipe checks in for Miguel Ona. 2 minutes and 19 seconds left here in the third quarter. 62-55 in favor of the CSB Blazers. FEU Tamaraws staying with the 2-3 zone. Vanguardia over to Jericho Halalon. Now Joshua Kahukom back to Halalon. Halalon gives it up to Serrano. Serrano short on the reverse layup. Mohamed Konate gives it up to Jedrick Daa. And that's tipped away by Joshua Kahukom. Some great defensive activity here by Joshua Kahukom. If you're just checking in, it's the battle for third here in the 2024 ANTA Asiabasket International Championship, live from Enderun Colleges. Mohamed Konate over The Aaron Bagunu, now Jedrick Daa uses the screen from Konate. Daa over to Bagunu, high-low. Konate with the hoop and the harm. A chance at a three-point play here. Beautiful high-low play by the FEU Tamaraws. Bagunu. Lob pass to Muhammad Konate. Muhammad Konate, turnaround jumper. Gets the contact and then gets it a fall. Brought to you by Wilson. Bonus shot here from Muhammad Konate. Gets it to fall. 62-58, just a 4-point lead with 1 minute and 42 seconds left in the third. Jericho Halalon over to Paul Turco. Uses the screen from Turco. Kicks it out, J.M. Morales. J.M. Morales. Leaving the follow through there as he knocks down a 3-point shot. Here comes Luke Felipe over to Jedrick Daa. 62-58. 65-58, my correction. In favor of the Blazers, Muhammad Konate with another and one play. You love the aggression here by student import Muhammad Konate. Big steps. Gets the basket to fall. Instant replay brought to you by Wan Man. A chance at three here for Muhammad Konate. Starting to sizzle here for the FEU Tamaraws. Sinks in the bonus free throw. It's 65-61 in favor of the Benilde Blazers with 1 minute left here in the third quarter. Jay Morales with a heat check. That's short. Muhammad Konate with a rebound. Here comes Jedrick Daa. Here comes Jedrick Daa. A little bit of an ill-advised shot here as Jericho Rosales gets fouled by Muhammad Konate. Muhammad Konate with 19 big points to lead the way for the FEU Tamaraws. A double-double here with 17 rebounds as well. Muhammad Konate imposing his force for the FEU Tamaraws. As Montemayor checks in here for the FEU Tamaraws. Jericho Halalon setting things up. J.M. Morales leading the way for the Blazers with 11 big points. Here comes Joshua Kahukom. Joshua Kahukom for three. Knocks it in. Great response there by Joshua Kahukom. Playing a great game here. Providing that steady force for the CSB Blazers. It's 68-61 in favor of the CSB Blazers. 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Jedrick Daa bringing out your do-it-yourself kit. Short on the layup. Pleading for a foul from the refs. It's going to be a foul on the floor here. Fourth team foul for the FEU Tamaraws. One more foul before the penalty. The FEU Tamaraws 68-61 in favor of the Benilde Blazers. It's a battle for third here. 5 seconds left for Jericho Halalon. Joshua Kahukom, step back three from the corner, and that's no good. And that's the end of the third quarter here in the 2024 ANTA Asiabasket International Championship. It's the battle for third, 68-61 in favor of the Benilde Blazers. That's the end of the third quarter as we see some exciting action here. Muhammad Konate leading the way with 19 points and 17 rebounds. Some great back and forth action here between both teams. This instant replay brought to you by Banh Mi Kitchen. As you see Paul Turco getting a beautiful pass from Ian Torres. If you're just checking in, I want to give a big shout out to all the hoop junkies watching live here from Enderun Colleges. You see Jedrick Daa here with the power move. Antonio Sebio with the spin and the finish. To all those streaming live on YouTube and Facebook, on Asiabasket and Smart Sports Live. We appreciate you and we invite you to watch with us live here in Enderun Colleges. Admission is free. Again, it's the battle for third between the CSB Blazers and the FEU Tamaraws. 10 minutes of action left in this ball game. I am Martin Diaz, calling all this amazing action live from Enderun Colleges. The 2024 ANTA Asiabasket International Championship battle for third. As we're back to the action here, brought to you by Wilson, Wan Man, King Chef, Enderun Colleges, Smart Sports, Swish, the Sundry Food Hall, Hoop Junkie, Banh Mi Kitchen, and the Bravato Hotel Group. Here we go, last quarter of action here. Here comes Konate. Konate over to Janray Pasaol. 7 seconds left here. Janray Pasaol gives it up. And that's a three from Aaron Bagunu. Beautiful pass there by Janray Pasaol. It's 68-64 in favor of the Benilde Blazers. Here comes Jericho Halalon. Turco to a backdoor cutting Joshua Kahukom. Beautiful play drawn up there by the CSB Blazers. 70-64, 6-point lead by the Blazers. 9 minutes and 10 seconds left. As Muhammad Konate gives it up to John Ray Pasaol. John Ray Pasaol loses it for a while, gives up to Luke Felipe. Luke Felipe for three. It sinks in, nothing but net for Luke Felipe. Another beautiful pass by John Ray Pasaol. 70-67. Just a 3-point lead being held here by the Blazers. Here comes Joshua Kahukom. Joshua Kahukom turning the corner. A great response here by Joshua Kahukom, playing a beautiful game for the Blazers. 72-67 in favor of the CSB Blazers. 8 minutes and 31 seconds left in the ball game. John Ray Pasaol calls for a horns play here. Turns the corner. And that's an easy layup for John Ray Pasaol. Some back and forth action here. 72-69. Here comes Jericho Halalon. Gives it up to Paul Turco. Back to Halalon. Halalon. Use the ball screen. Hesitation dribble. Gives it up to Turco. Beautiful two-man game there by Jericho Halalon and Paul Turco. Here comes John Ray Pasaol. Under 8 minutes left here. 5-point lead by the CSB Blazers. John Ray Pasaol draws a contact. No foul. Here comes Mangarja. Mangarja slows it down. Gives it up to Jay Morales. Over to Jericho Halalon. Manning the ship. Here comes Jericho Halalon. Uses the screen over to Jay Morales. Jay Morales. It's going to be a traveling violation there by Jay Morales. Checking in is Matthew Ollie for Vanguardia. Here comes Bagunu over to John Ray Pasaol. John Ray Pasaol directing traffic here. I spoke to head coach Carl Tan at the half, and he said if the CSB Blazers want any chance of winning this game, they're gonna have to control the pace of the FEU Tamaraws, as he knows the FEU Tamaraws are not gonna go lightly here. As John Ray Pasaol with a beautiful three here. He says splash for the FEU Tamaraws. The FEU Tamaraws chipping away at this lead. It's now 74-72, a 2-point lead held by the Blazers. As the Tamaraws trying to complete this comeback here. Joshua Kukom getting pressured by Jedrick Da. Uses the screen from Matthew Ollie. Matthew Ollie gets it back. Spin move. Fade away. And that's short by Matthew Ollie. Rebound by Montemayor over to John Ray Pasaol. John Ray Pasaol getting fancy with the dribbling. Montemayor with a trailer three. That's off. Muhammad Konate loses the rebound. Here comes Matthew Ollie. Gives it up to Jericho Halalon. Jericho Halalon pulls up for three. That's off. Muhammad Konate with the rebound. Here comes John Ray Pasaol. It's 74-72 in favor of the Blazers. But the Tamaraws right there. And John Ray Pasaol slowing things down. Jedrick Da gives it up to Konate. Over to Bagunu. Bagunu over to Pasaol. John Ray Pasaol asking for a clear out here. Rejects the screen, drives. Reverse layup, gets fouled in the process. It's going to be 2 shots for John Ray Pasaol, willing his team back here. Another foul on Matthew Ollie. It's going to be a foul on the floor here, so it's going to be a baseline inbound here for the Tamaraws. 6 minutes and 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Tamaraws inbound play, gives it up to Jedrick Da. Jedrick Da overshoots the layup. Here comes Ian Torres. Ian Torres with a brush screen from Eusebio. Ian Torres gets it back. Step back three. That's short. Mohamed Konate with a rebound. Here comes John Ray Pasaol. Let's see what John Ray Pasaol does here. Rejects the screen, drives, gives it up. Da for three. That's off. Matthew Ollie with a rebound. Here comes Ian Torres. Ian Torres slows it down over to Matthew Ollie. Here comes Ian Torres. Over to Eusebio. Flare screen for Eusebio. Ian Torres gives it to Joshua Kahukam. Joshua Kahukam for three. That's short. Rebound by Bagunu. Head coach Sean Chambers giving out instructions here, getting his team organized. Just 2 points away from tying the ball game. Bagunu looking at Konate. It's no good. Pasaol uses the ball screen from Bagunu. Here comes Pasaol. 5 seconds left in the shot clock. Uses the ball screen. Floater, and that's a tip in by Mohamed Konate. It's all tied up, folks. 74 all. A timeout here by head coach Carl Tan and the CSB Benilde Blazers. 4 minutes and 48 as John Ray Pasaol tries to float it in, but Mohamed Konate says, "I got you." Instant replay brought to you by King Chef. As we see here again, Mohamed Konate with a timely tip in. It's all tied up, 74-74 in the battle for third between the CSB Blazers and the FEU Tamaraws. The Tamaraws crawling back down by 12. Now it's tied up. Some exciting action here live from the Enderun colleges. We invite you all to watch with us live. Admission is free. Back to the action here. First deadlock in the fourth quarter. 4 minutes and 48 seconds left here in the ball game. It's the battle for third, a chess match between head coach Sean Chambers and head coach Carlo Tan. Let's see what the Blazers draw up here as Ian Torres manning the ship. Calling out the play here. James Nakua in the ball game, gives it up to Antonio Sebio. Now to Matthew Ollie, over to Ian Torres. Gets a screen from Jay Morales. He rejects it. Ian Torres, no good on the layup. John Ray Pasaol looks ahead, pushing pace. John Ray Pasaol gets stripped. Good defense there by James Nakua. It's going to be a baseline inbound here for the FEU Tamaraws. Here comes John Ray Pasaol. Gives it up to Mohamed Konate. Mohamed Konate over to Pasaol. Pasaol rejects the ball screen. And that's going to be a turnover for the Tamaraws. Great defense there by Ian Torres. Here comes Ian Torres at the helm here, calling out the play. FEU switching back to a man-to-man. Here comes Jay Morales for three at the top of the key. That's short. Rebound by Luke Felipe. Over to John Ray Pasaol. Under 4 minutes here left in the fourth quarter. Here comes Aaron Bagunu. Hands it off to Jedrick Daa. Jedrick Daa. Now to Bagunu at the top of the key. Over to Luke Felipe. He has that. And that's a three. Hand down, man down. Luke Felipe knocking down the corner three. It's a ball game, folks. Here comes Ian Torres. A screen by Jay Morales. Ian Torres over to Jay Morales. Backdoor, Ian Torres. Beautiful play there. Ian Torres responding with a backdoor and finish. It's 76-77 in favor of the FEU Tamaraws. 3 minutes and 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Action heating up. Here comes John Ray Pasaol. Over to Aaron Bagunu. Bagunu drives. Fake pass. Kicks it out. Luke Felipe. He check. That's short. Rebound by Ian Torres. Ian Torres looks ahead. Fumbles the ball a little bit. Over to Antonio Sebio. He attacks. Fade away. Antonio Sebio developing into a pure scorer here in Asiabasket. Showing the midi. Off one. Here comes Mohamed Konate. Handing it off to Luke Felipe. Now Luke Felipe gives it to Mohamed Konate. Over to Jedrick Daa. Jedrick Daa pulls up for three. That's no good. Matthew Ollie with a rebound. The Blazers holding on to a 1-point lead here. Gets a screen from Ian Torres. Ian Torres gives it up. Antonio Sebio. Antonio Sebio going deep into his bag. Picks up his dribble. Now Ian Torres gets a screen from Antonio Sebio. 5 seconds left. Ian Torres kicks it out to the corner. And Matthew Ollie with a corner three. Matthew Ollie. He could heat up at any given moment. This timeout brought to you by the Privato Hotel Group. As you see Matthew Ollie from the corner showing the gooseneck. Ian Torres finding his sharpshooter. Instant replay brought to you by Enderun Colleges. To the dismay of head coach Sean Chambers calling time here. It's 81-77 in favor of the CSB Blazers. A little over 2 minutes here as we enter crunch time. To everyone watching live here from Enderun Colleges, streaming on Facebook and YouTube, following us at Asiabasket and Smart Sports live. We appreciate you. We also invite you to watch with us live here from Enderun Colleges. Admission is free. It's a battle for third here at the 2024 ANTA Asiabasket International Championship. Things are heating up here. Some short-handed teams. The FEU Tamaraws trying to chip away at the 4-point deficit. The CSB Blazers trying to get this third place win here. Both teams falling short in the semifinal battle as they try to battle it out here for the third place of the 2024 ANTA Asiabasket International Championship. Here comes John Ray Pasaol getting pressured by Ian Torres. Here comes John Ray Pasaol giving it up. Overshoots the pass. It's going to be a turnover here by the Tamaraws. Great defense being shown by the Blazers. Here comes Ian Torres. A little under 2 minutes here left in the ball game. Ian Torres directing traffic. Gets a screen, a double screen from Ollie and Morales. Ian Torres hands it off to Eusebio. Eusebio step through. Tough shot there. No good. Jedrick Daa gives it up. John Ray Pasaol fumbles the ball. That's another turnover. John Ray Pasaol takes a foul in frustration, pleading to the ref here. It's John Ray Pasaol not happy with that. Back-to-back turnovers here for the Tamaraws. 1 minute and 26 seconds left here. 81-77 in favor of the Benilde Blazers. It's going to be Benilde ball. Matthew Ollie inbounding at the halfway mark. Here comes Ian Torres calling out the play here. Ian Torres gives it up. Jay Morales. Jay Morales takes a look. Gives it back to Ian Torres. Ian Torres, they switch. Ian Torres. Ill-advised pass there. John Ray Pasaol pushing pace. John Ray Pasaol loses it again. It's 3 straight turnovers for John Ray Pasaol. Can't be happy with that. Head coach Sean Chambers looking on. Hand on the hip there. Here comes Antonio Sebio. Matthew Ollie turning the corner, gives it up. Jay Morales, mid-range jumper. No good. Rebound by Bagunu. The Tamaraws trying to chip away. And that's the 4th turnover by John Ray Pasaol. John Ray Pasaol getting careless here. Crucial moments. Under 30 seconds left here. Ian Torres bringing the clock. Antonio Sebio. This could be a dagger. And Antonio Sebio with a dagger 3. 7-point lead now by the Blazers. A little under 20 seconds left. Baguni with a desperation 3. That's no good. Da with a rebound. John Ray Pasaol for 3. That's an in and out. The Blazers gonna dribble it out here. A little anticlimactic here. As we see 4 turnovers by the Tamaraws. As that's gonna be the ball game, folks. The Benilde Blazers getting the win 84-77. The Benilde Blazers gonna win this 3rd place spot in the 2024 ANTA Asiabasket International Championship. Anton Eusebio leading the way with 15 points in that big dagger 3. The Benilde Blazers with a commanding win here, 84-77. That ends the first game of this doubleheader. Joshua Kahukom is gonna be the ANTA player of the game with 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Arguably his best game here in the final game for the CSB Blazers. Again, thank you all for tuning in here. It's the first game in our championship day in the 2024 ANTA Asiabasket International Championship. Again, the ANTA player of the game, Joshua Kahukom, 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists to lead the way for the CSB Blazers, as they are the 3rd place winner for the 2024 ANTA Asiabasket International Championship.